I want you to look at for a few minutes because it has to do with what we are going to be talking about today. Take a look, give you a minute. Terry Olick is a very well-known, internationally acclaimed, he is a professor at Ottawa University in their Department of Kinetics, and he works with world-class athletes, Olympians, and now business people, helps each one of them to discover their talent and excel in their performance. So as he says, the heart of human excellence often begins to beat when you discover a pursuit that absorbs you, frees you, challenges you, or gives you a sense of meaning and joy and passion. And stated slightly differently, in philosophical terms, I found something in the Gita. We have a bunch of us have been reading Gita, so we want to impress you that yes, we are reading Gita, and we found this in Gita, but it says each individual has her or his inborn nature, prakriti, or talent, and to make it effective in this life is their duty, their swadharma. The challenge human life sets us to is to discover this and live according to this truth. So today's theme is about leading a meaningful life by discovering and following our passion. We just heard Anil mention, and I think all of us give that example. So let's first take Anil. And I'll tell you what I know. He and I became very good friends when he first came. We used to play tennis together, ping pong together, and we'll share a lot of information. And then, of course, he has been traveling back and forth and COVID, so we haven't seen each other as much as I would love to. I know he started his oral cancer eradication in India. Maybe he'll talk more. But what stands out to me is that COVID or no COVID, we all know what India is going through, and to travel there during this COVID really requires a commitment. So here is a man who has really committed to this cause. That's an example of his passion. Anil, you want to say a word or two more? I know I've been wanting you to talk to you about this, and you have been avoiding me all the time. So
what I see,
but if you're today, you are not ready, that's fine. If you want to add one or more sentences, we'll move to some other people.
No, certainly the oral cancer, what I've seen in area where I work, has been reduced substantially. So there is a definitely change in the society. And, students, especially when they go out, they have stopped smoking also in my area where I work. So I think there's definite improvement as far as smoking is concerned. And now I'm talking on the drugs also. So drug is a big problem with educated people, marijuana and this newer MDA. So opium. So I'm working on that, and that is I'm doing for last 2 years. So really something different, but I'm enjoying. Thank you.
Wonderful. Yeah. Get ready to come and talk to us one day. Likewise, Meena Nerurkar loves acting. She was, as we all know, they were in OBGY business, and loves acting. And again, COVID or no COVID, she was in Bombay trying to manage a production. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Mamta Prasad, I've known her today, by the way, is our 50th anniversary. And for 50 years, I have known her, and every single day she's out there in the garden, never gets any help from me. I all tell her that, okay, if you want me to do gardening, I'll go to the local grocery store and get you whatever you are growing. But she loves it. Hema Modi loves singing. I was there with her one day, and the neighbor came to almost run her off her house because we were becoming so noisy. Ved Singh, I don't know how many of you have seen Ved Singh. He's a marathon runner, has run marathon a number of times. And what was remarkable last winter, if you noticed, he was running when it was snowing, 17 inches, he was still running. He broke his ankle. So he went back and had a orthopedic shoe put on. Bicky, the temple that you see is something that has taken lifelong for Bicky and for Saroj and their partners. So the moral of the story is that what we have to do, this is the time in our life when we have some freedom to really get in touch with ourselves and see what is our passion. And it behooves us to be able to discover and follow that passion, and then life really becomes joy. So let me move on without taking further time. Today, we are going to be hearing about a foundation, Renu.
Madhukar.
Again, is an outcome of a passion of Anita Kulkarni. I won't steal her thunder, but she will talk. But who is Anita? And who is Sudhir? Anita is a trained architect. She did her bachelor's in architect in Mumbai, and then came to the US, did her master's in architecture in Massachusetts, UMass. She's an author. She's an educator. She tells me that she still runs a couple of online schools in India in School of Architecture. If I heard her correct, she is a trained Indian classical musician, more than 3 decades. So hopefully once the COVID settles down, we'll get to hear her. She has published some music albums and a passionate enthusiast of India's fine art, performing arts. Anita and Sudhir came to us about 4 to 6 weeks ago, and we were quite honored to meet them. One day they came and said that, hey, we want to say hello to her, and it was still pretty cold, but we sat in our front yard in the driveway and said hello to one another. So with that, Anita, please take it away.
Nice.
Madhukar, sorry, can I say something? This is
Absolutely.
Before we start, so congratulations to you and Mamta. That's a huge milestone, and wonderful to hear that today is your 50th anniversary. So a big congratulations from Kumkum and myself.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is Gautam Sanyal. I can hear his voice. So I will stop sharing.
Yeah.
And there we are. Hello, Gautam.
Yeah, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So Anita, it is yours now.
Unmute myself. Hi, can you hear me? Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Happy anniversary, Mamata and Madhukar, to
Thank
start
you.
with.
Thank you.
What a nice coincidence. So many
we
wishes.
will do something. We want the COVID to settle down a little. Then we will try and do something. It may take a while, but we'll do something.
And yes, I will start my presentation pretty soon, but just a tiny correction. I don't run any schools in India. I just teach a couple of design courses in 2 architecture colleges in India online. So it's been quite nice to explore that medium in last year when we were all homebound. And I've been teaching in architecture colleges for long, but that's what I do. Okay, great. So I will officially start my presentation. It's going to be pretty informal. I don't have any PowerPoints, but I do have a bunch of short videos, with clips of the performances and some photo films and things like that. But otherwise, I'm just going to talk informally and explain what this Renu Foundation is all about. So first of all, a matter of great joy and honor to be here speaking at Prema. I know there have been some excellent, accomplished speakers here before. Makes me feel really good. Thank you to Madhukar Prasad and Prema for this opportunity. As he said, we are here little short of 2 months. So I was saying that we are feeling great vibrations of friendship in the air. And before I know, I have this great opportunity to connect with all of you on this forum to talk about my absolute passion, which is Renu. So I'm very, very thankful and very excited. So when Madhukar first introduced Prema to me, that line, living well by doing good, I found a very beautiful alignment there because as we all know, we've just talked about it, around 50 plus minus, we all feel that little paradigm change, paradigm shift in life, don't we? We want something more from life, something that is different than what we wanted before. And we also want to give a lot more to life and to the world. So I also felt that at 50, I had this very, very strong, compelling calling to start doing something in the arts that I have been interested in all my life. And when I say arts, it's almost like a crazy spectrum of arts. I mean, they say architecture is the mother of arts. So I have been into architecture, of course, very passionate about it, about 25 years of practice behind me in the US and in India. But music has been in my life even longer. I've been singing since age 5, a long training in classical music, and basically into music. My soul is in it, my heart is in it. So somewhere along the line, I feel that I started seeing music in 3 dimensions. That is the architect in me. And what I mean by that is, you know, all the rags. I do not know if all of you are familiar with Hindustani music, Indian classical music, but all the rags have their own prakriti, their own sthai bhav, their own emotion. That is why they are called rags. So somewhere along the line, as I was doing architecture and I was doing music, these rags were speaking to me with their emotion, with their color. I was seeing forms, you know, dancing forms and different colors. It was really an imagery that I couldn't explain. So that's what I mean by music speaking to me in 3 dimensions. So that is how I started working with dancers. My own music, I wrote music. I'm also fond of writing because both my parents are writers. I love writing poetry and basically creative writing. I wrote ballets to give a message, some sort of a message. Fun stuff. It's like seeing Radha Krishna in a new light, you know, for contemporary audience, global audience, things like that. Basically, when you are your own producer, there is nobody controlling you. So I have taken all the liberties of expressing myself through different languages and different idioms, starting with architecture, space, music, writing, painting a little bit. So all of that. So I had this calling of doing some work, ideally on a little bigger scale, because how much can an individual do? I felt that I needed a platform. So that is how Renu, the Foundation for Art, came into being. It is a nonprofit registered in New Jersey. And we will know about its missions and objectives and all the repertoire and philosophy as we go on. But at this point, I'll just take a break and show you a 3-minute video of one of my productions, which is called Meet Me on the Meadow.
Three 3,000 years ago, in Vrindavan, North India, Radha and Krishna were growing up together.
In a quintessential love story, a simpleton girl next door meets a boy.
सबंध लाईट्स LED म्हणजे हा एक वेगळाच अनुभव आहे.
Want to live for the poetry of moments, for the joy of music, for the floating, lingering gardenia in the breeze.
The performance was very spectacular, multimedia, interactive, and extremely emotional and extremely powerful. The music, compositions, fantastic. Especially I like the piece where piano starts with very slow Yaman Kalyan and goes into Appreciation later on. Amazing, and I wish this performance gets repeated in future. Maybe different countries' consulates pick this up.
Thank you. I hope you were able to see it and hear the music. Great. The music was all, it's all written in my studios, the compositions I have written, and of course recorded it in the beautiful, beautiful studios in India. So it's been a absolutely wonderful process, creative process. So I was telling
Are you the dancer there?
No, I'm not the dancer. I do not dance. I help the dancers to choreograph because I do the art
Nicely
direction.
done. Very nicely done.
Thank you. She is Sharvari Zamenis. She's a great Kathak dancer based in Pune, India. Right. So I was telling you about how Renu came into being, and also the couple of my works, the early works which became instrumental in founding Renu as an organization, were Sangam and Panorama. These are the names of two productions. Let me tell you quickly about Sangam. Sangam was a 2-hour stage production. It had about 7 pieces, all different, like based on fusion music, based on symphonies, instrumental music, dances, everything. And it was presented by 20 artists, local artists in Houston, Texas, where we were based about a decade ago, 10, 11, 12 years ago. So I conceptualized it and I linked up with all the local artists, and we really worked hard on it. And it was a sold out show. And we were like showered with compliments. And that was an absolute first that I put out on the public domain. And frankly, many of those artists too were dancing and singing for the first time at that level. So it was a great morale booster, and it showed us something very exciting on like what we could do. And the next production was Panorama, which was based on my own music album called Panorama, which has 8 tracks, all classical pieces, sung in a classical style, but the instrumentation is fusion style. And as I was telling you, all those rags were speaking to me as we were recording the music and mastering the tracks. So I just wrote mini stories for each of those dances, talked to professional dancers based in Pune and Mumbai. And I wasn't sure what it will do to them because I'm not a professional in the area. So it was really a shot in the dark. But I pitched it to them, said, take a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, think about it and get back to me. But the whole team choreographed it and brought the show back to me, which we staged. And to my surprise and delight, the show did really well. It was, the audiences loved it. We had substantial corporate sponsorships in India. And to top it all, we were invited to France, where the central government of India wing of International Cultural Relations called ICCR gave us a grant from which we bought the tickets for the artists from Mumbai to Paris. And the show was another sold out there. And it was just another very big morale booster. So these two became instrumental in founding ReNU. And then on, once we registered, I still have a great board of directors. You will know the directors as in one of the presentations. It's like a very strong think tank behind me. Whatever comes to me, I bounce off of them. And well-wishers, visionaries, very accomplished people. So there's no looking back right now. It's been prolific. I mean, 2019, before the pandemic, we had 7 public shows in the top theaters in the world, like in Mumbai, NCPA, Dallas, New York, invitations from the Ministry of Culture in Maharashtra, in Mumbai. So things are doing really good. And I am so glad that ReNU is providing a platform and a forum to a lot of talented artists and allied professionals in arts, starting with sound engineering, recordists, graphic designing, web designing, music students, dance students, travel, hospitality, videography, cinematography. I mean, we have supported so many artists and professionals in last few years. It makes me feel really good. So at this point, I will show you another video and we will take questions at the end, if that's okay with you.
ReNU, the Foundation for Arts, a New Jersey nonprofit, has a trifold mission: to take the uplifting Indian arts to global audiences, to build audiences for traditional and classical arts, to create a platform and opportunities for artists. Like yoga and meditation, arts too are beautiful and can be life-changing. They provoke thought and they invoke joy. But we also know that arts can be abstract and mystical. Classical music, for instance, can be esoteric and elitist, distancing people from it. Regarding these arts as our legacy and believing in their power, ReNU demystifies arts by simplifying them, making them affable and accessible. Our dance ballets, for instance, present classical music and dance in an attractive new age style, and our art appreciation workshops are designed for a friendly interactive experience for audiences of all ages and ethnicities. Our diverse audience groups have included music, dance, and yoga students, architecture students, and college students from other streams, professionals in all fields, homemakers, high school students, senior citizens, and all art enthusiasts, novices and connoisseurs alike. With fine and performing arts, ReNU is a large umbrella, a platform and an auspice for classical music and dance, folk arts, and architecture, exposing audiences to history, tradition, beauty, and culture. There are umpteen products in the market. How is ReNU different? We design our work for enrichment via information and entertainment. Quality and originality are considered paramount, and over the years, our creative concepts, relatable content, breezy dispositions, and rich aesthetics have been appreciated for their immersive quality. The vision of the global canvas is achieved with the work on 3 continents so far: North America, India, and Europe. World is changing fast, and one needs to keep up with time, if not be ahead of time. the use of technology, new artistic approaches like fusions, interdisciplinary working to blend the fine traditions from the world, all expand our canvas, enabling us to connect to wider audiences. The Renu repertoire includes our in-house productions, and we also often feature guest performances and programs that are curated in collaboration with other experts and artists. They include art appreciation workshops, theatre productions, theme-based performances and recitals, artist interviews and interactions, art shows, exhibitions, e-courses and blogs. Here is a list of titles. Meet Me on the Meadow, a metaphorical love story in a 90-minute contemporary Kathak ballet that sees Radha Krishna in a new light, leaving audiences with a liberating message. The show, a theatre and cinema merger, is an art encounter in music, dance, poetry, paintings, and multimedia. Written and directed by Anita Kulkarni, presented by Sharvari Zamenis, Parimal Phadke, and Nakul Ghanekar in India, and Akhila Rao, Sunaina Rao, and Anurag Sharma in America. Panorama and Celestia, another 90-minute stage productions presenting stories based on Navaras, the 9 human emotions, through fusion music tracks from Anita Kulkarni's album Panorama, presented in collaboration with renowned Kathak and Bharatnatyam artists. Sangam, 9 creative themes presented via Kathak, Bharatnatyam, and contemporary dance, including a novel exploration that combines the Indian sargam and the Western solfeum scores. A presentation by Houston-based artists Gandhar and Pancham, appreciation workshops exploring the beauty and meditation in Hindustani classical and semi-classical music. Gandhar is also available as an e-course. Padanyas, a workshop in dance appreciation that explores the language and nuance in dance, also visiting the therapy in dance to remove the oddities of mind, presented in collaboration with guest artists. Nirmohi, a 2-hour musical solo on the life, poetry, and devotion of Sant Kabir and Mirabai. Bhava Bhairavi. Rag Bhairavi is all about parting and a transience into the unknown. This 2-hour musical solo explores the momentous appeal of Rag Bhairavi via various different genres, designed and presented by Anita Kulkarni. Ethnic Expo, a colorful tactile exhibit of the exquisite Indian artistry in traditional Indian textile art, often presented with live demonstrations of a few art forms in collaboration with other artists. Vihara, a program in architecture exploring the universally known beautiful and climate-responsive traditional vernacular architecture of India. The Architecture of Arts, a multi-episode virtual series that explores the finer points, the creative processes, the Guru Shishya signatures, and the meditation in various Indian classical arts in conversation with renowned artists, presented in 90-minute bi-weekly online episodes.
Thank you. I hope you were able to see that. I will also show another short video that will tell you a little bit about our team and share some audience feedback.
Anita, there was a request by somebody
Yes.
for you to sing some melody for 2 minutes.
Oh, absolutely. I would love to. How about at the end, Madhukarji?
Yeah, towards the end, yes.
I would love to do that.
आंतरराष्ट्रीय दर्जाचा कार्यक्रम झाला. आपले सगळे वेगवेगळे राग रागिण्या त्यांच्या मूडप्रमाणे वापरले होते.
आणि मला असं वाटलं आज मी पूर्ण 4 वर्षाचं कथक एका 2 तासाच्या प्रोग्राममध्ये वसूल केलेला आहे.
प्रतिम आणि कल्पनातीत कार्यक्रम झाला.
सर्व याच्यामध्ये मला जे जास्त लक्षात आलं ते म्हणजे त्यांनी ज्या पद्धतीने कॉस्ट्युम डिझाईन केले, जे कथाबीज पकडून जातात आणि चेंज होत जातात, त्यातनं कॅरेक्टर कळतं, ते फार पटकन लक्षात आलं जशी कथा गेली. जे हे मी पहिल्यांदा डान्स बॅलेत, मराठी डान्स बॅलेत बघितलं.
मोगरा फुलल्यावर जसा आनंद मिळतो ना, तो आनंद मला आज मिळालेला.
Well, what I found was that the two different dances from the north and the south, instead of flowing each other, they lower them, and it was really absolutely magic to see that the performance was as good each other, and really it was a beautiful evening, marvelous evening.
Thank you.
And thank you to all.
Thank you. Friends, thank you so much for your attention and time. I will explain quickly how the operation takes place. It's basically our home at 11 Hardwick is the Renu office. I am pretty much married to Renu. Sudhir is hearing it, but he knows 24/7 in the capacity of president and artistic director. But really, you know, when you found something and when you want it to do well, you end up doing everything from the creative germs, picking the creative germs, to taking them to completion and managing the admin, the accounts, the promotion, the marketing. We do have a lot of volunteer help when there are events, of course. And of course, Sudhir is always with me to plan, strategize, to do the logistics, treasurer at times. And basically he's there like a mastermind along with me. And of course, the board of directors. So at the end of this presentation, I will make a very friendly appeal or just talk to you all. If any one of you wishes to get involved doing any work or want to take advantage of our productions which are already in place, or could we present something, could we curate something new that caters to your particular interest? Like maybe you want to know something about a particular mythological character, like maybe Karna or Draupadi. I don't know, I'm just making it up, but there are so many artists in excellent terms with us, Renu. They are literally a phone call away. And they would be delighted to put something together, maybe an hour long or 45 minutes or 2 hours, depending on what we want to see. It could be a dance drama, it could be just a speech, a Zoom speech like right now. So it's basically like a chest of information, a chest of artistic information and talent. That is what Renu is. And so that was about the human resources. About the operation, yeah, I would take a minute to speak about how I change my hats. There are basically two roles that I live and at times even suffer. The creative role when I'm writing a ballet or writing music, it's a complete alone time, a very focused, intense focused time that I literally shut myself in my creative cell and hardly registering what's going on. So it's a very focused and intensive creative time. But if I don't put it, how do I assure the quality? And this whole thing is growing and becoming prolific because we are able to, see some or give an output of some quality. So for that quality, that meditative alone time, the focus time in creativity is a must. And of course, the other side of it is the public time, when I am continuously on the phones, emails, doing the admin, promotion, collaborating with artists, writing their contracts, all of that. So that is how it works. The funding comes from the art grants from philanthropic art loving individuals. It's all tax exempt, and it comes also from other foundations and organizations, corporate houses. It comes from like the Art Council grants. Then it comes from the event shows tickets and workshop registrations, things like that. Many of our productions or shows are ticketed simply because we want to pay the artists. We keep pumping money in it, but ultimately we want to pay the artists and support them. So unless there is a sponsorship which has ensured the covering of the expenses, the shows are ticketed. Sometimes it is voluntary. We don't stipulate a sum. We just keep it open up for grabs. And once people see it, they can voluntarily donate. So that's how it works. We have not been able to have any fundraisers because of the pandemic. So last year was strange, but we're beginning to look up again. That's, friends, pretty much what I wanted to share. I will just end with a note on the future. What I have in mind is we want to get more into more bolder fusions, if I may, and more collaborations, more interesting collaborations. I want to develop something that gives out a message based on the current challenges of the world, like the global warming or the warlike situations that we run into, the fossil fuel crisis, things like that, narrated artistically and in a stylistic way. And of course, we are also looking at a deeper penetration, like taking our art to more and more and more people in not only the metros, but also the second tier, third tier towns, villages, and in all across the continents and countries as and when possible. So that is the plan or the wish. And I will close with a quote that I hope that you have not found my presentation like a promotional speech or a sales speech, because Sudhir, my husband, who all his life helped large multinationals to set up and grow businesses, international businesses, always says that you should never sell a product. You should never sell a product. Just educate people, maybe lay it out in front of them, what all you do and what is being done, and leave it there. People will always make a choice. People are smart. And so this was by far and not even remotely, this was a promo speech in that sense. So I hope I did not sound like that.
Deem, 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 deem. Deem, 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 deem. Deem, deem, tana, deem, deem, tana. Deem, deem, tana, deem, deem, tana. Deem, deem, tadeem. Deem, deem, tadeem. Deem, deem, tadeem. Deem, deem, tadeem. Deem, tadeem. Deem, tadeem. Deem, tadeem. Deem, tadeem. Deem, 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 deem.
That's pretty much it, Madhukarji. I will close by quoting, by saying, this is my second mountain. Renu is my second mountain, thanks to David Brooks and Malcolm Gladwell, who has said that if one puts in about 10,000 serious hours in any subject, any art, then we are the recipient of at least some amount of skill. So looking back, I feel that I have put in those 10,000 hours in multiple subjects, and now just so happy and engrossed in the platform called Renu. Thank you so much, all of you, starting with Madhukarji.
And in Gita's, you have discovered your Swadharma and you are dedicated to it. So it's one and the same thing, depending on who you want to listen to. But before we go to question answer, we have two requests here. One is a 2-minute song and one is a 2-minute dance. I don't know. I don't know if you're a dancer or not, on whether, but at least song.
Dance, I cannot because I'm not a dancer. I help the choreographers with the art direction. I tell them from where to enter, exit, what to do when they are dancing. I'm a little short of dancing, but I tell them what to do, but I cannot dance. You don't want to see me dance.
So the song and followed by question answer.
Yeah, but I'd be happy to sing. You want me to sing first or question answers first?
So let's go with song first and then QA and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay. So I will
not the best
start.
platform for singing.
Anita, I ask you a question. Can you sing one tarana, please?
Tarana? I will sing the same one that you heard just now.
Yes.
I hope I remember the words. And I'm going to start this Tanpura, which will not come out too good on Zoom, but I will need it for my.
Yeah.
Tanum tananana tanadirina tanadirina tanadiri 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 tanadirina tanadirina tanadiri 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 tanadirina tanum tananana tanum tananana tanum tananana tanadirina dim tanadirina tananadirina dim tanadirina tananadirina dim tanadirina dim tanadirina dim tanadirina tananadirina tanadirina tanadiri 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 tanadirina tanum tananana tanum tananana tanum tananana tanadirina.
We'll have full concert. COVID is going to go away one of these days, so we'll do something. With that, thank you.
That will be nice, and thank you, Neelam, for the request, and all the friends. I am just a phone call away. Just come over. I'm always singing at home.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Always singing.
Nice offer.
Amazing work, Anita. Amazing. So proud of you.
It's breathtakingly beautiful. The dance.
Ask you to mute again, and then a few minutes of question answer. So if you can mute, and whoever is the first one to ask question, raise your hand. Hema Modi, go.
I just don't have question because basically you said everything we wanted to know, but just wanted to let you know my daughter also went to UMass.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Good.
In Amherst, right? Amherst.
Amherst.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
Yes.
Hema, thanks. I'm reading some questions here, Madhukar. Can I answer them one by one?
Yeah, please do if there are questions. Yeah.
So Jay Zoshi is asking me about Launi. Jay, I am so sorry. There is one genre I have never sung. And I don't think it will suit my voice somehow. I don't know. It may be wrong. I don't know. Just not tried it. But maybe in Princeton manner, I will. If somebody says, what does Renu stand for? Beautiful question. Actually, I forgot to explain it. Renu is a short form of Renuka, which means in Indian belief system, Jagdamba, the mother of all lives, mother of the world, universe, Jagdamba. And she stands for, Renuka stands for the female power of beauty, talent, and enrichment, who will save the humanity. So it just, and I wanted a very simple name for the global working. I didn't want a long name. So it just clicked and I stuck onto it. And it has also given me a very nice stroke work for the logo. If you saw the Renu, that I just hand wrote it. The R gives me a nice, all these selfish motives behind picking that. Can you sing one tarana? Yeah, that's it. Any other questions?
Any other question?
Anything we can do for you, let us know. Welcome to Princeton Manor, and we are always here for you.
Thank you. Thank you. When there is an event, I will, you will get my call for some help.
Anil, you can do something for her.
Yes, for sure.
Talk about your passion and your work in India.
Not today, next time.
Not today, but someday.
Yes.
I'll work with you on that. Schedule you.
Nita, but really wonderful presentation, and we are really proud that you are here in our community, and we can really, I think you can teach us also some of these things, you know. So wonderful.
We will all teach each other, whatever we know. Yeah.
Certainly.
Anything else?
Thanks, Anil, for the kind word.